For more Magic the Gathering resources, check out my friends at paperchampion.net and Kitchen Table MTG.
Hey everybody, we are playing Upgraded Free Deck Frenzy today. My voice is a little bit bad today because I've been really sick. In fact, today I was coughing up blood. Really not very good. Yeah, I guess we can keep this here. Yeah, it really kind of sucked, but alright, yeah, this looks pretty good. So we can play turn 1 Llanowar Reborn, turn 2 Plains into a Hardened Scales. Okay, so Llanowar Reborn. Then we can get a Hangarback Walker out. And then maybe a Managorger Hydra. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe the Managorger first, depending on what my opponent's playing. Alright. Control. Alright. Alright, so let's tap for Hardened Scales. Okay, we'll get a Plains down and... Okay, go. Sorry, occasionally I have to pause the game because I'm coughing like crazy. Alright, interesting. Amoeboid Changeling. No, I don't want to graph that. Alright. Okay. Let's go, let's get the... Our opponent's tapped out. Let's get the Managorger Hydra down. So, Managorger Hydra... Okay, okay, no, I don't want to graph that onto there yet. So, no. Okay, I want to put the Managorger, I want to put the counter on the Hangarback Walker. Okay. So, if our opponent casts a spell, the Managorger is just going to get bigger. And because I have Hardened Scales, it'll get really big really fast. So, hopefully that'll work out. Okay, so opponent's got Mutavault. It's interesting to see what they're playing. Okay, I think I'd like to hunt it down though. Metallic Mimic. Okay. Okay. That's okay. It might choose. They might mimic the Managorger Hydra, but mine will get a lot bigger, a lot faster. Okay. Oh, a knight. Interesting. Okay, no. Okay. So they're not going to swing in. Okay. Oh, a hunt down. Okay, so I could get a Hangarback Walker down and also hunt down as well at the same time. Yeah, that might be a good idea. So let's go tap for Hangarback Walker. And yeah, we'll just play 2 here. Okay, X1. Yep. Okay, so always yield to Managorger. Okay. And yes, we will graft onto the Hangarback Walker. Alright, and then we will... Let's see. We will pay 1 and hunt down the... Target creature blocks target creature this turn if able. Okay, so... Okay. Alright, so I got my 7/7 Trampler. Alright, and we'll just swing here. Okay. Okay. Does our opponent have anything? Probably not. Have to block. Okay. So we're swinging in for a whole bunch there. Alright, we could almost be lethal next turn. I could put a +1/+1 counter on both of these creatures, swinging for, let's see, that's putting 2 counters, so it would be a 9 and 6. Okay, 9 and 6, and plus then I cast a spell, so it would be 10 and 6 at least, or now 12/6. Okay, interesting. Alright, so Plains. Alright, so let's go hunt down again. We will force this guy to block this guy. Okay, so Managorger becomes an 11. Okay, and I think we're just... Yep, sweet. So, alright, free deck frenzy. Awesome. Alright, I'm kind of interested to see what my opponent's deck does. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what it does, so it's hard to say like what I should do here. I guess I just run it back like normal. Okay, my opponent said that they were mana screwed, so I believe it. Yeah, I don't know, like, see what happened, I guess. I'm interested to see their deck, though. It's some sort of weird tribal changeling deck. Okay, so I got a Hardened Scales, Hardened Scales. Oh, do I get greedy? This is like a really good hand, except for the fact that I only have 1 mana. I don't think I should be greedy. Okay, this is, I think, is a bit better. Okay, Hunt Down is still fine. Put on... Alright, I'm not sure. I think I'll put this at the bottom right now. Alright. Okay, I think I need more creatures. Moth Dust Changeling. Alright, interesting. Okay, well, I think I'll get out of Plains, and there's nothing else I can do right now. Okay, so then I can get out a Servant of the Scale, or maybe I'll go Hangarback Walker first. Okay, interested to see what my opponent's tactic is. Okay, he's going to choose... Last time he chose Knights. Okay. So Knights again. Swing for 1. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. Forest is good. Okay, so let's get down a... Let's get down a Hangarback Walker, I guess. Okay, we'll just go X1. Okay. Then we'll get a Servant of the Scale down next turn. And hold up Dromoka's command. Man, I've been coughing like crazy here. I might have to stop playing for the night. It's just too much on my throat. Alright. So, what do we have? Griffin Rider. Human Knight. +3/+3. Alright. So, a 5/5 flyer. Ouch. Alright, that's hard. That hurts. Opponent's going to swing for... Well, they might swing. That 5/5 flyer is a pain. Alright, I'll take 1. Okay, sure. Sure. I'll take 1. Okay. Forest again. Okay, now Dromoka's command. All damage to target insert source ability with deal its turn. Target plays sacrifice the challenge. 1 counter on target creature. Alright. So those don't really help, except to put a +1/+1 counter on things. But let's get the Servant of the Scale down. Okay. So comes with a +1/+1 counter, and then I can hold up Dromoka's command, I guess. Our opponent's gonna be swinging for 5, so I'm gonna have to find a Path to Exile fairly quick. Alright. See what happens here. Now, our opponent said last time they were screwed with their mana, but they've managed to get a pretty sweet board out with just 2. So, I don't know if they were actually screwed with mana, but I'll believe them. Okay, so they're going to swing for 5 here. Yeah, nothing I can do. Okay. Now... Yeah, okay. A shapeshifter, shapesharer. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so let's go and... to Dromoka's command. The counter on a target creature, then it fights target creature you don't control. Okay, target here, target creature you control, target creature you don't control. Alright. Okay, and we can fight that out. Okay, and then the counters I can move over to Hangarback Walker. Okay, good. I thought that they didn't move over. I was like, what the heck just happened? This is I didn't really need another land, but okay. Okay, well, I guess I have to... Well, let's just swing with the Hangarback Walker. He's going to swing in with this flying creature, so I don't really have any much choice here. Alright. Most that can happen is he'll double block. Okay, no double block. Okay. Go. Could use some more creatures. Okay, so next turn, I think I'm going to put the Condemns in. Just get some more... removal. Alright, so I'm on a pretty tight clock. I really need a Path to Exile. Okay, so opponent's swinging for 8. Ugh, that's a lot. Okay. And... Me Boy Changeling. Okay. Let's, Oh. Alright, well, let's get this down. Oops. Alright, so +1/+1 counter. It's kind of a waste, but I need it. Servant of the Scale does not help. Alright, concede. Alright, well... I just didn't get any of the cards I needed, but that's sometimes how it happens. That Griffin was really a pain in the butt. Okay, so what to take out? Sends Tactician. I think it's too slow for what we're doing. I think we could really use Condemn. Hunt Down is also pretty good. Curse of Chains. Tap. Yeah, Curse of Chains would be pretty good too. So anything that stops my opponent from doing something with his creatures. Alright, so what to take out? I need to remove 2 cards. I think Hangarback Walker is pretty good. Hardened Scales is really good. Maybe, I think maybe the 2 of the Dragonscale Boons. They're a little bit slower. I don't know. It's a tough one. Let's get rid of the Falconers. They give you flying. They give you evasion. It's actually pretty good. Maybe the Phalanx Leaders? 2 Phalanx Leaders? Alright. Let's see how it runs like this. Alright. So, we're good to go. Hopefully we get some more removal here. Yes, I'd like to play first. Condemn, Phalanx Leader. Alright, well, I got decent mana, but slow mana, unfortunately. But I can get down a Servant of the Scale with an extra counter on it, so we will keep. Okay, and then I can hold up a Condemn. Alright, so Llanowar Reborn, go. Okay, so next turn I'll get a Servant of the Scale and then Sunpetal Grove. That's going to come in tapped though, unfortunately. But, okay, Moth Dust Changeling, sure. Okay, no. Alright. Hunt Down is pretty good, but let's get this Servant of the Scale going. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sunpetal Grove, and go. So next turn I will try and, depending on what we get, I would like to try and get Managorger down. That would be awesome. But if not, then I could just hold up Condemn, or maybe even put out a Hangarback Walker. Alright. Shapesharer. Okay. Opponent's not going to swing. Well, unless, I guess he could, Yeah, you could have gained flying. But okay, I'll take it. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so let's put down... Let's get down Managorger here. Just start getting big fast. Okay. And then we'll just swing with Servant of the Scale. Because if it gets double blocked and killed, then at least I can just move the counters onto the Managorger. Okay, sweet. So next turn, I will try and get a Hangarback Walker X1 down, and then hunt down with Managorger. Okay, opponent. Okay. Anything? So they're gonna cast a spell. Then I get a Managorger counter. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't get double counters from Hardened Scales. That was actually pretty sweet. Okay. Still, Managorger gets pretty big pretty fast. Okay. Surprised they didn't attack, but... Okay, a Llanowar Reborn is actually very good. Okay. So we will not... We'll wait to cast Hangarback Walker X2. I guess I could just hunt down. Let's see. What is this real strategy here? Okay, Moth's Changeling gains flying till end of turn. Alright. Changeling, shifting becomes a copy of target creature until your next turn. That one's kind of a pain. Gains all creature types. This one I think is the worst one right now. So let's go and pay 1. We will hunt down. What is it here? Target creature blocks target creature this turn if able. So Shapeshifter blocks Managorger Hydra. Okay. Okay, and I think we'll just swing with both creatures here. Actually, he could triple block me and kill my Managorger. So maybe I should get down a Hangarback Walker X1. Yeah, I think I should. Make that Managorger just a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay, and then I'll graft. Yep. Okay, yes. Alright. So I'll swing with Servant of the Scale. Alright, so swinging for 6. Looking pretty good so far. Okay, so it blocks. Because it has to, yep. So looking pretty good. I'm swinging for at least 8 next turn. At least. Okay, and I can hold up Condemn. Okay, Knight Exemplar, first strike. Other knights control get +1/+1 and have indestructible. Okay, I see. Okay, so he just doesn't really help. I still have trample, so. Oh, well, that'll work. Path to Exile, your Knight Exemplar. Okay, Managorger just gets a bit bigger. Okay. Looks good. I'm swinging in for 10. Okay, sweet. Alright, opponent has to... Well, they don't have to block. Okay, so 1. I don't know what they're going to do. They must... If they have a board wipe, I guess that'll save them. Do they have a Wrath effect? That's the only thing I can think of. Unless they've got 3 Path to Exiles, that's like all their cards are 3 paths. I can't imagine that. That'd be super lucky. Alright, because even this guy has Managorger has trample. So even if they actually destroy all creatures, Hangarback Walker will just create a whole bunch of Thopters. So I'll still be able to swing in for 2 with flying at the end of this turn. So I don't know. I think I won this one. I'm interested to see what my opponent can do, if anything. I don't think they can. Alright, so opponent, do you got anything? Okay, so they got something, it seems. Okay. Doing something on their end step. Shapeshearer becomes a copy of Managorger Hydra. Okay. Or just putting down a Shapeshearer. I don't know how that's going to help. Okay. Planes. Sure. Well, we'll just make him a little bit bigger. Phalanx Leader. Okay. I don't know what they're up to. Like, I probably would have conceded by now. But, alright, I'm willing to see what's going to happen here. Okay, so Phalanx Leader's in. Okay, we'll just go to attacks. Okay. Yeah, our opponent says counters are hard for this deck to deal with. Alright, so we're going to finish up here. Our opponent actually said that they're playing basically a deck that's a legacy deck called Changeling Shenanigans that they modified for Modern. It looks really interesting. I mean, it's something I'm going to try and look at. What they try and do is they try and make all your creatures either big, either small, or make their creatures big. But the problem is Mirror Weave and Amoeboid Changeling. Yeah, it's actually pretty clever. But the only problem is, as they said, even in the chat, is that the counters on my cards make things really tough, because even though like he might make, let's say, Managorger into a 1/1, what happens is it still gets all the counters on it, so it still stays as an 8/8. So it just makes this deck a really bad matchup against them. So anyways, thanks Jay Bizzles, you're a good opponent. It's fun playing with you. And for you guys, my viewers, if you do like the videos, please watch, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.